My name is Riccardo Attanasio, on the web Matlakas. Matlakas is not my artist name or either a nickname. It's just a web name because I believe that the web has a different life than the proper one. This one we live. It's like, from when we used the internet onwards, everything changed. Social life and private life and different things like that. I just wanna quickly talk to you about my new work called I'm Still So Analogic. This work came in my mind because I always found myself being like two steps backwards comparing the others and the technologies. I don't like to use so much technologies, but I'm nowadays very much in it and I actually use it a lot. And so I was like very interested about the white noise of the radio and the television when it doesn't work, then makes this black and white. I was very interested about the sound and the visual. It's really deep. And anyway, about this work, I'm going to experiment with different objects. So I usually create for myself a playground where I can play improvising. So my work is basically a structured improvisation. In this gallery, I am now in the Our Gallery, AWA Gallery in Amsterdam, and I'm in a 2 days residency here, and I created, tonight I'm going to perform, so I'm getting ready for it. I was talking to you about my work is a structured improvisation. So I took what I had with me and I found a few objects here. For example, these objects behind me, it's 3 benches and I just installed them. So during the performance I will change and I will play with them. So I will interact with them, I will make them alive. Something very interesting I found last night is this cuckoo clock. Has nothing here, so you cannot really recognize, kind of naked. But it's very interesting because it makes a very beautiful sound. You can also play with it. And let's go at visual impact as well. Other things I found 2 megaphones. And I found a television here, and I brought with me a wig and a radio. So these are the objects I will be using tonight. Probably a friend is gonna bring me some thing that I usually like to use when I perform because it's a kind of ancient tool that allows us to transform. I mean, we can transform even without anything. So I could really perform with any objects. But lately I'm really enjoying performing with objects. So that's where I am at the moment. My previous work, diagram, was actually very minimal. It was working only with lines, black lines on white background. So I was working with direction, expansion, dynamic, poses, breathing. Breathing is a very important thing in my practice. Breathing is always present, is always there, not only for me, but for everyone. And bringing more consciousness to the breathe is very important for my practice. Breathing is life, and when we are conscious about that, then everything flows, and there is no mistakes. I don't believe in mistakes in the performance. The failure is only inside. One of my main interests about this work is that we use technology and we rely so much on it. We have like files, we have like everything on the computer, informations, nothing anymore handwritten. How about if one day technology will just like break, like something will break, a device will break totally? We'll try to fix it, and we would pay loads of money in order to have it fixed. This is crazy. And sometimes when you cannot fix it, that's it. Your work has gone. So at the end, after a while, you realize you really didn't need that work, that thing. But it's so concrete, even though ephemeral. So I was wondering also, like, one day when the internet would exist anymore, and we want to have our contacts, we want to get in touch with someone, there will be no possibilities. Yeah, everything could like be of a strong impact for everyone. So I'm interested about that. For example, this is a television I'll be using tonight. And yeah, I'm very interested about when the channel is not visible. Here. I really like the effect. I'm very interested. This week is something I'm going to use too during my piece. Yeah, I really like this kind of thing. Yeah, you want to watch television, but it doesn't work. There is no connection, no image, only like a fuzzy black and white. And it's very hypnotic. Yeah, I find this a bit post-apocalyptic, post-war, that we kind of like use things. This is the last setup in my performance. Well, it consists in a radio, 2 speakers, which are very loud. And yeah, I connected these 2 speakers to this and to this. So the combination of these 3 elements is really powerful, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, as I was saying, the white noise for me has a post-apocalyptic character because yeah, we rely on technology. We want to listen to music. We go to the radio. We expect it to be on when we switch it on. But how about if it doesn't work? It just makes like white noise. Beyond that, I'm very fascinated about this white noise. I can find tuning myself into the white noise, sometimes with the voice, sometimes with the movement, sometimes with a simple action or stillness. I'll give you a little example of what this is.